Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best OLED TV in the market for 2023. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these OLED TV, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. LG C2 OLED TV. The best OLED TV for most people. As it stands, we feel the LG C2 OLED is the best OLED TV for the majority of people in 2023. While the LG Cone OLED from last year is still a great TV, and the LG G2 and Z2 offer elevated experiences compared to the C2, we wholly believe that the C2 offers the best performance to dollar ratio. And the TV to beat this year. Improvements for 2022 include the new Alpha and Gen 5 processor, which is designed to offer better object enhancement and dynamic tone mapping than its predecessor. As well as that, you're getting virtual surround sound, with the TV upscaling stereo content into 7.1 2-channel sound. While we weren't convinced by the claims of virtual surround sound, the audio performance is good for a flat-screen TV, and a number of different sound modes means you should be able to find an audio profile that suits your needs. In addition to those improvements, the C2 OLED carries forward the 4 separate HDMI 2.1 ports that it inherited from the Cone OLED, meaning it's the perfect companion for the PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. The LG C2 isn't flawless, however. In our tests, we found that off-axis color saturation does diminish a bit when you move to the left or right of the screen when compared to the new QD OLED models. It's also worth noting that LG doesn't support either the IMAX Enhanced or HDR10 Plus format. There are, of course, higher resolution OLED TV out there right now, like the LG Z2 OLED, which offers 8K resolution, and the new upgraded LG G2 OLED that has a slightly higher peak brightness. But for the price, we think this is the absolute best TV you're able to buy in 2023. Number 2. Sony A80K Series OLED TV. A mid-range OLED TV with top-tier performance. The Sony A80K is a mid-range option that delivers all the best things you expect from an OLED TV: detailed blacks and well-saturated color, 4K 120 Hz support for gaming, and Sony's Acoustic Surface Audio Plus tech. It's a compelling, high-performance, though not bank-breaking, OLED TV option. A new wide color gamut panel for the A80K combines with Sony's XR OLED Contrast Pro, XR Triluminos Pro, and Cognitive Processor XR features to deliver deep blacks and detailed shadows in images, along with rich, fully saturated colors. Overall picture brightness is satisfactory, if a bit below what you'll get from the very best OLED TV, such as the LG G2 and also the LG C2 series. Still, Sony's mid-tier OLED manages to look great even in well-lit rooms, and it stuns in ones that are dimmed for best quality movie viewing. In our tests, we were pleasantly surprised by the Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, which has 5 actuators, 3 directly behind the screen, and 2 at the sides that vibrated to create full range sound, accompanied by 2 subwoofers for enhanced bass. This is that rare thing, a TV that doesn't have us recommending a soundbar as a must-have. It's impressively loud and does a decent job of Dolby Atmos audio. The main competitor here will be the LG C2, and the result of the price comparison here depends on which region you're in. The 65 and 77-inch A80K sets cost slightly less than LG mid-range C2 OLEDs at the same sizes in the US, while the 55-inch version is priced slightly higher than LG same-size C2. In the UK, the Sony is higher priced at all sizes. Number 3. Samsung's 95B OLED TV. The best OLED TV for mind-blowing colors. The Samsung's 95B is the first QD OLED TV we tested, a new technology that combines the per-pixel lighting control and contrast that OLED is famed for, with the rich quantum dot color technology that makes Samsung's QLED TV so coveted. This 95B is a dazzling debut for this tech. And it's not just about the next-gen screen. As we said in our review, this TV has had the kitchen sink thrown at it with Samsung's latest AI-inspired picture processor, a massively comprehensive and redesigned Tizen-based smart system, the latest gaming features, and even, despite the ultra-slim design, a clever object tracking sound audio system. We loved all of that stuff, but the star remains the image quality, which we said offers a combination of brightness, black depth, contrast, and color that we just haven't seen before on the consumer set. It's something special. When you throw in sound that follows what's happening on screen, excellent upscaling and detail, comprehensive streaming support, and support for all the latest HDMI 2.1 gaming features, including 4K 120 Hz and variable refresh rates, it's absolutely one of the best TV available today. That said, it's certainly not a cheap buy, and the lack of Dolby Vision standard on all Samsung TV is a shame. But with colors this good, you'll get over it. Number 4. LG Cone OLED TV. The best cheaper OLED TV balancing features, pictures, and price. It's not quite as good as the C2 OLED at the top, because it has slightly older processing and a less bright screen, but this 2021 TV remains a fantastic purchase while stocks last, because it's had huge price drops, and when it comes to features, we don't think there are any deal-breaking differences between it and newer models. The An Gen 4 chipset features AI processing to distinguish between objects and their backgrounds, something that's at the heart of a lot of advancements in today's TV market. While a full suite of HDMI 2.1 ports and a dedicated game optimizer menu means that gamers should find using the Kona breeze. This means you can connect 4 devices that do 4K 120 Hz. VRR and now perfect for next general. This is even one of very few TV that can handle 4K 120 Dolby Vision gaming from the Xbox Series X. The LG Cone isn't flawless. During our tests, we did encounter issues with the way the Gen 4 chipset upscaled faces, and the all-glass screen is perhaps too reflective during daylight hours. But these are minor concerns. As it stands, this is a huge bargain when you look at how great the image quality is, and how future-proof it still is compared to the competition, even a year on. Number 5. LG G2 OLED TV. The best OLED TV for sheer image quality. If price isn't a concern for you, and you simply want the best OLED TV you can buy at any price point, then the LG G2 OLED is the TV for you. The OLED D65 G2 uses its extra brightness to make pretty much every frame of any source you care to mention look even more sublime than it has on any LG OLED before. Although the G2 OLED shares the same gallery design, name as its GX, and GUN predecessors, it actually looks completely different than is the dark frame and chamfered edges, and is a nifty 2-layer effect where a thin black roof slab sits proud of and slightly narrower than a chunkier frontier housing the screen that's encased in a very fetching and opulent-looking silver metal coat. The quality of the G2 OLED's connections is beyond reproach. In particular, all 4 of its HDMI ports are capable of handling the maximum 48 Gbps of data supported by the HDMI 2.1 standard. This means that hardcore video gamers could simultaneously attach an Xbox Series X, PS5 and cutting-edge PC graphics rig to enjoy full-fat 4K at 120 Hz, variable refresh rates, and automatic low-latency mode switching from all of them. Plus you'll still have one HDMI left for adding a 4K Blu-ray player or streaming box. To anyone familiar with LG OLED TV over the years, the impact made by the extra brightness the heatsink unlocks is instantly obvious. We found that the extra brightness gives colors more volume and punch, regardless of whether you're talking about a very vibrant, rich tone or a subtle, mild one. The end result is an OLED TV so supreme that it just barely misses the mark of our number 1 spot, only because its price puts it a bit far out of reach for the average TV watcher. Cinephiles, however, should certainly invest.